I think I'm live. I think I'm live. It didn't give me any problems this time. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Is today Thursday? I think today is Thursday. Thankful Thursday. And what am I thankful for today? I am thankful for family. Good. I'm thankful for the family. So today, really quick, before I log in and start working, and I'm gonna make this real quick. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you um, enjoy this channel. Whenever I come on, consider subscribing. And so, as y'all know, those of you who watch me, as you know, I have a grandson. I only have one grandbaby thus far, and he was born 2 years ago. Next month he'll be 2 years old. So we did a dedication. Some people call it a christening. Our church call it a baptism. Some people call it a dedication. Basically, that's just saying that we as a family, uh, we want to introduce and we're going to raise our child as Christian in the Christian faith. And that's basically what it means. And then, hey T Danielle, thank you for coming in. And then later on, of course, the child, when they become of age and they're able to, they decide for themselves, hey Sugar, they decide for themselves what they, want to believe and if they want to continue in the Christian faith and so on and so forth. So that's what we did this past weekend. And I know he's 2 and they usually do it when they're much, much younger. But as my daughter said, trying to keep up with my schedule um, is sometimes difficult. So she just set a date and said, Mom, this is the date. And it happened to be on the date that I was supposed to travel. So I had to cancel my trip to do this, but I would have done it because she said, I am not trying to schedule anything around your schedule. And she should just put it on me because the other grandma be traveling too. She be traveling too. His other grandmother is a pastor. She's in the ministry, so sometimes she's not available. So anyway, we was able to get it together, and some family members showed up from both sides of Zion's family. Showed up for us. So I just want to share some pictures of the dedication slash baptism. So here in this picture, you can see in the red with the reddish hair, I call her the other lady. That's his grandmother, his other grandmother. And then you can see my parents. Her son is beside her, which is Zion's dad. And then behind him is my parents, directly behind him. And directly behind her is one of my grandson's cousins on his dad's side, his dad's nephew. And then you can see sprinkled out in the audience some others of my family members. Leslie, best friend, and her godson showed up. They came. And Leslie is my daughter. That's my daughter. So here you see Papa handing Zion over to the pastor so that he can with us for the dedication. Probably like with most churches, when a child is being dedicated, a christened or baptized, he had a bowl of water, and he just basically scooped the water into his hand and poured it down Zion's head and face. And Zion looked at him like, "Wait a minute now, sir. I'm gonna behave, cause my Gigi told me to behave, but you watch it with the water." But anyway, that's as we know him, that's my legal husband. Y'all know the story behind that. We ain't going into that. My husband ain't husband, he's husband. That's Zion's granddaddy, my kid's daddy, and my husband. And directly behind him, beside my daughter is like in the right behind him, sitting beside Zion's daddy. On the other side of her is my sister, who nearly knocked me down to get up there, because she wanted to see. Hey, everybody coming in, hit the like button. Thank you for coming in. Y'all drop on down, talk to me. Talk to me. I'm friendly. Let me make sure I can see all the messages. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You said that don't have nothing to do with me. uh, You see. And there's Zion. After they, handed them over and dried them off, he went to grandma. Now I'm Nana, she's grandma. Okay, I'm Nana, she's grandma. So he wanted to go to grandma. Because he wanted to get a good look around, And my little cousin is the one that's standing down there. That's my little cousin. He wanted to be up close. He wanted to be up real close. But I was so glad that so many family members, like I said, on both sides, showed up. So many showed up. My husband's family members, a lot of my family members, from his dad's side. Of course, his grandma came. His brother and two of his nephews, and then some other family members of theirs came. So we had a lot of people that showed up to witness Zion's dedication. And of course, that in the middle, in the black, is his dad, and then beside him, that's my daughter Leslie in the glasses. That's Zion's mama. That's the person that made me a grandma. And that's just more pictures of the family. That one got me in it. That got me in it. If you look way to the back beside where my parents is, that's my son Joshua, that's standing beside my dad, and with my sister that I told y'all that jumped up in the picture when they handed him over. That's my son Joshua behind him. My uncle Sammy off to the side with the gray beard. It was a good day. Afterwards, after the dedication, we had dinner. We rented a place, and we had dinner with the family. Came out. It was a good bit of us. It was pretty nice day. Is that all the pictures? Now they took 160 pictures. So I just pulled out a few to show here of the dedication. Hey Angie, good morning. Let me see. And that's another picture. It kind of shows Leslie, my daughter, a little bit in it, and my sister, my parents. And another. I'm looking all serious. You can see a real good picture of my son behind me, right behind me. And I think that's all of them. So I just wanted to share that on this Thankful Thursday. What am I thankful for on this Thankful Thursday? I am thankful for family. Family is one of the greatest gifts that God gave us. You don't pick your family, not really. You don't pick your family, but thank God that you can love them in spite of, and that you can love them. And when support is needed, they are there. Your family is what you can depend on when you need support the most. So we're a village, and they say what Michelle Obama said, it takes a village to raise children, and I'm very thankful for my village. I teasingly call her the other lady, because it's always competitions between the two grandmas, but competition of time. But I jokingly call her that, but really we get along very well. We're always saying, we always say, I'm glad I ended up with you, because we get along very well. We kind of talk on off the side about things we don't care about, that we can't do nothing about, because it ain't like our children. Her son is, Leslie is 29. I think she turned 29. Leslie either 28 or 29. I'm pretty sure 29. Is she 28? Anyway, I think she was born in 1996. Your kids get so old you can't keep up with it. I'm pretty sure she's 29. She's 29, and her son is 31. So of course we can't tell these grown people how to raise their children, right? So we be looking at, because if we get too involved, they get a little mad at us. So we be looking at each other sometimes like, what are they doing? What are they doing? Like, for example, let me give an example. Zion, after he did really good through the whole dedication, he did real good. He was real good. He ain't fidget or fuss or nothing when he was handed off to the pastor. Again, he was just standing up there looking at everybody like, hey, I'm up here. looking at everybody when they put the water. He kind of dipped back when he put the water on his face, but he ain't fidget to cry. He was like, okay. Then he went to his grandma. So, but when we got back to the seats, because they did the dedication first. So then then the preaching, and then the choir singing the preaching. So then he started cutting up. Him and his little god brother back there were full out fighting, and everything. And he got agitated, and he hit at his daddy and was hitting at his mama. So we was telling him at the church, y'all can't let him hit y'all like that. So his daddy says, so my daughter already getting the funny look on her face, these new parents. And his daddy said, oh, he don't know what he doing. And his mama just looked at me. We just looked at each other like, huh? He don't know what he doing. I said, oh, he know what he doing. He beating y'all behind. That's what he doing. He know exactly what he doing. He smacking y'all, grabbing hair and everything else. And he getting away with it because he know y'all ain't going to do nothing. He don't hit me. He don't hit her. He don't hit his papa. He don't hit, and his other granddaddy lives in Delaware, and he couldn't. He and his wife couldn't make it down. They're very supportive too, but they couldn't make it to the christening. But don't hit none of us. But he know what he doing. But this new soft parenting and stuff. But me and her get along very well. So I'm gonna go back through these pictures again before I log out. But today's Thankful Thursday. Y'all know on Thursdays sometimes I don't do it every Thursday. Sometimes do videos reminding myself and reminding others why we should yet be thankful, regardless of what we're going through and all that we're going through. Why we should yet be thankful. And today I am thankful for family, and I'm thankful for my grandson, who makes me so very proud. Y'all see me up there in the corner, looking all chubby. Who makes me, hey, the real K Fit. Hey, girl, how you doing? So I'm thankful this morning for family, which, again, and my grandson, that makes me so very proud. Run back through these again. That's my parents, y'all, right there. That's my mommy and daddy and my sister. Look at my sister, got that face on her like, well, I couldn't stand up there. And my son's right behind them. Yeah, and our pastor. Y'all know that's my baby daddy beside me. That's just my baby daddy. And Zion with his the other lady, as I call her, his grandma, and his daddy, his mom, right beside him. And that is him being handed. Look how he looking at the pastor, y'all. Look how he looking at him. Like, oops, let me see if I can do this. Look how he looking like, huh? Who are you? Who are you? Zion is a trip. And some of the family members that showed up, I hadn't seen in years, and it shocked me. But that's just, I come from a huge family, so that's just a very, very, very small portion of our family. But anyway, wanted to share that with y'all. The baby's dedication. Next month will be his birthday, and I don't know what his parents have in store this year. Last year for his first birthday, we went to a place called Bounce You or something like that, which for me was a little overwhelming. But again, what I'm learning as the grandma, y'all know I'm a new grandma. I ain't never been no grandma. Ain't nobody's grandma. I'm a new grandma. So what I'm learning as a grandma, you don't have a whole lot of say so. Your say so is limited. But anyway, that's all. My phone's ringing now. So let me get going. And thank y'all for coming in. I hope y'all enjoyed the little slideshow. Remember to be thankful. We go through a lot, all that we're going through, but be thankful in spite of. And also live in peace on purpose. Live in peace on purpose. Ain't nothing like it. When I made the decision to start living in peace on purpose, things changed for me. Now, things ain't miraculously, just everything got better. But the way I'm able to see myself clearer in things now is a blessing. And also, regardless of what you're going through, regardless of how it looked, all is well. I'm having to tell myself that this morning. All is well. All is well. If you tell yourself that until it lines up with your faith and manifest in your life, all is well. Y'all have a good day.